So we're gonna use these and attainable, or what's that called? Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Nikki, and today's video I'm bringing you guys along for a what I eat in a day. So if you enjoyed this video and find it helpful, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. And let's get started with today. So it is a Sunday. I feel like I show you guys Sundays a lot just because I get excited about Sundays. It's the day that I go to the market sometimes, but today I'm gonna be going. It is a busy day for me. It just always works out that I end up filming on these days. So anyway, I'm gonna be bringing you guys along for my meals today. I don't really know what I'm gonna be having. I track using WW consistently, so I do WW points, and then every once in a while when I do like my what I eat in a week videos and stuff, I will use calories and macros, but for these usually just on a day-to-day basis, I just use points. So anyway, today I'm starting out with a cake order. If you guys don't know, I run a cookie and cake decorating business, and actually this might be one of the last cakes I'm making just because I've mentioned before that I want to just transition to mostly cookies. Cakes have just become a lot of work, and honestly they're not profitable at what I charge, and I just don't feel comfortable charging more. So for me, it's just not even worth it to do cakes, and I'd rather focus on cookies, which is what I truly enjoy the most. So anyway, I have a cake order that I'm doing today. It hasn't been bad at all though. It's totally fine. Like I don't mind doing it. This one's actually been pretty simple. I prefer to just do 6-inch cakes because they're much easier to handle, but it's a Lego themed cake. So I made little chocolate Legos and I'm gonna stick those on, but really quick, I'm just gonna put a base coat on the cake. So I'm gonna be sharing some of that stuff with you guys, but once I finish up the cake, I'm gonna head to the gym. I have a back workout today. I actually skipped my upper body Thursday because I was just feeling exhausted and needed an extra day of rest and recovery. So I'm actually excited to get in there and do a really good back workout today because I've had some time to rest and it's been a few days since I've done any upper body. But anyway, I'm gonna go to the gym and then I'm going to the market after. So I'll keep you guys in the loop today, but I'm just gonna start by having a Fiber One chocolate brownie. This is 2 points. I don't like to eat anything really big before the gym because it just never works well for me. It always makes my stomach hurt and I just feel like I don't work out as well. I prefer to just eat a bigger meal after. So I'm just gonna have this for 2 points for before I work on the cake and go to the gym, but then when I get back, I'll be having some breakfast. And I almost forgot to mention, Adam's at work today, so he's gonna be filming the meals that he eats, and then when he gets home from work, we eat the same thing, so I'll be sharing our dinner together. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this cake.
Alright guys, it's breakfast time, so I'm going to have some Premier Protein pancakes for 6 points. Got a banana for 0 points. I'm going to have some Bee Nutty pretzel peanut butter, 2 points worth, and then some cinnamon bun like air for 3 points.
Okay, so I just got back from the gym. I had a good upper body day. I did mostly back, biceps, and triceps, and it felt good. So now I'm gonna go ahead and make myself some breakfast before I head to the market. I'm waiting on one of the pickups to come for her order, the Lego cake. So I'm gonna make some eggs and toast right now. I wanna make toast because I'm really craving the Wanna Date date spread. So I just ordered this offline off of the Wanna Date site. I originally had seen this product on Shark Tank, and that was a while ago, and I really liked the girl who ran the business, so I followed her on Instagram, and after a while I finally decided to order this stuff, and I really like it. I feel like the flavor of dates is kind of like an acquired taste, because at first I didn't really like dates, but this especially I do like, and on toast it's really good, and now I like dates more than I used to. But anyway, this is a date spread. This is the cookie flavor. This is my favorite one. They have like chocolate, vanilla, pumpkin spice right now, but it's just made with dates, water, and cinnamon. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this on my toast, and I'm gonna use 2 slices of Ezekiel. This is 3 points on WW. I'm gonna scramble up 2 eggs for 0 points and add some veggie mix that I have made, as well as 2 breakfast chicken sausages. So I have these Amy Lou chicken sausages. They're just from Costco. So 2 of them is 2 points. I'm gonna scramble up some eggs with veggie mix and sausages, and then I'm just gonna toast this up and add the date spread. My breakfast will be 6 points total. I'm gonna go ahead and assemble this and then head to the market. Okay, so I just got back from the farmer's market and I got most of the things I wanted. I was kind of upset because I really wanted pierogies and the pierogi stand wasn't there this time. So I wasn't able to get those, but I got some good stuff. So starting with some delicata squash, I got this to cut up and roast. This is one of our favorite 0 point foods, so I was happy to see that there. I got these sourdough rye bagels we've been buying. They're so good. I don't know how many points they are. Usually I track them, I think, as like 7. They're definitely higher point, but they're super filling and they're really good as like a breakfast sandwich. Adam really has been liking them as well. I got this pasta, so it's homemade pasta, and this one is pumpkin and spinach. So I don't know what I'll do with this, but I just thought it sounded good. We've really been enjoying getting fresh sourdough, so I got a loaf of fresh sourdough. And then at that same stand, they also had these sourdough brioche buns. So I got these to try. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but they look amazing and they're so big. So I'm gonna figure something out with those. I got some fresh raspberries that look really good. Then I got some sweet corn, so we love sweet corn. I figured maybe I could do some type of like burger thing with these, although these are giant. We'll have to like split them. But I was gonna do some corn on the cob and grilling some burgers up. And then I got some macarons. So my favorite macaron stand. I got one s'more one. I got 3 this time, so sorry Adam, I only got you 1, but he doesn't really mind. I'm the one who really likes these. I got a s'mores one for me, and then I got pumpkin spice latte for both of us. So that's my little haul from the farmer's market. Now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and go upstairs and start editing. I have a video that I need to get posted today, so I'm just gonna be editing for a little bit. I need to drink some water. I feel kind of dehydrated right now, so I'm gonna drink some water, do some editing. I'm not too hungry yet, but I will probably make lunch at some point soon, so I'll keep you guys updated.
All right, so it's about noon, so I'm gonna have a little snack. I've got this chocolate peanut butter Ready Clean bar for 5 points.
Okay, so I've just been working on editing my video, but I'm making lunch right now. I'm really hungry and I just kept putting it off, so I just need to make my food and eat it. But I'm hungry for tuna. So I had a 2-ingredient dough pita in the fridge. Adam took one to work today and I had made him some chicken salad, which I was debating having chicken salad, but I'm just really craving tuna. So I don't have any cans, but I do have this pack. And it's 70 calories for one, it's 0 points, and it's got 17 grams of protein. So I'm just gonna strain this out and put it in a bowl and mix it with some non-fat Greek yogurt. This is 0 points. Then I'm gonna go ahead and mix in some black pepper, some onion salt, and some of this jalapeno popper seasoning. This has become one of my all-time favorite seasonings. I love it in eggs, but I also really like it with tuna. So I'm gonna mix that in, and then I'm just gonna spread it out onto the 2-ingredient dough pita. I'm gonna top it with 2 points of reduced fat cheddar cheese. So then I'm just gonna pop it in the air fryer and melt it and make a little tuna melt. So the tuna melt comes out to 6 points total. It's 4 points for the pita, and then it's 2 points for the cheese that I'm using. Everything else is 0 for that. Then I'm gonna have some grapes for 0 points. And then I'm also gonna make myself a snack mix. So with that, I'm gonna use some air popped popcorn, which is 0 points. Then I'm gonna use a pack of these Mosaics salsa chips. I'm also gonna use some of these Daily Crave fries. These are the Taco Delicious flavor. So I'm just gonna use a point worth of these and then a point worth of the Crunchy Curls from Trader Joe's. So it'll be 4 points for my snack mix. This is 2. And I'm gonna go ahead and assemble that while the tuna melt is in the air fryer. Okay, so my lunch is done. This pita is 6 points total. The snack mix is 4, so I'm gonna have a 10-point lunch. But this is definitely gonna be filling, and I think it'll just hold me over until dinner. I also just filled up my water, so I'm gonna drink this. But I'm just gonna go finish up editing my video, then I need to watch it, and then I'll probably study until Adam gets home from work. I don't know what we're doing for dinner yet, but we need to figure that out. But that is my plan for now.
All right, time for lunch. I've got a big bag of grapes for 0 points. I've got homemade chicken salad by Nikki, 1 point for light mayo, and I added a point of buffalo sauce. I've got skinny pop for 3 points, and then a 2-ingredient dough pita for 4 points.
Okay, so I've just been working on my video. I have it all done and edited, and I watched it, and now it's ready to post, but I'm gonna go ahead and start making our dinner first. The reason I'm starting early, Adam's not home from work yet, and usually I just wait till he gets home to either figure out what we're doing or to start cooking, but this one takes a little bit longer just because it's gonna need to bake in the oven. So I'm gonna be doing these enchilada Spanish rice bakes, and I'm gonna be making a base of Spanish rice, which the recipe for it is actually in my cookbook, so I'm just gonna be doing that exactly, and it makes 4 servings, so I'll have 2 left over, but pretty much all you need for it is some of this. So you can use whatever riced veggies you'd like, but I prefer the cauliflower and sweet potato. This adds 3 points to the recipe, and I just think it makes it more filling, and it has good flavor, and I just really prefer this. So you start with this, some garlic, and then cook that for a little bit. Then I'm gonna add in some corn, so I just have a can of corn, a can of diced tomatoes that I will strain, and then I will also rinse these pinto beans and add those. So then I cook that up for a little bit. I'm gonna add some seasonings and some enchilada sauce. And then once that's pretty much done, I'm gonna have some cooked jasmine rice that I have in the fridge. I'm just gonna add a cup and a half of that to it and mix it up. And then that'll make 4 servings, and each serving is only 3 points. Then I'm gonna be using these glass dishes, and we're each gonna have our own. I'm gonna do a base of a serving of the rice, and then we're each gonna have 2 wraps. So we're gonna use these carb counter tortillas. Each one is a point, so if you have 2 of them, it's 2 points. It's 45 calories for one, and they have 11 grams of fiber and 5 grams of protein. Definitely a more filling option for a tortilla. So we're each gonna have 2 of those, and in the wraps, we're going to have some chicken. So I'm gonna cook this up, and then I'm just gonna shred it using my KitchenAid. Then I'm gonna add some taco seasoning and make it taco flavored, but then I'll portion some out to just save as leftovers, and the rest of it I'm gonna mix with some Laughing Cow, because I kinda wanna make it a little bit like creamy, cheesy for a filling, and then I'm gonna add some pepper and onion that I'm gonna cook up. I'm gonna mix all that together. That's gonna be the filling for the wraps, and then I'm gonna put them on the rice. I'm gonna top it with a little bit more of this enchilada sauce, and then depending how I'm feeling, I might top it with a little bit more shredded cheese, but as of right now, this meal comes out to 8 points. So it'll be 3 for the Spanish rice, 2 for the tortillas, 2 for 2 Laughing Cow wedges, because I'm actually gonna do 1 to each wrap pretty much. I'm gonna do 4 total for the batch for Adam and I. And then it's 1 point for the enchilada sauce, which a lot of times I don't track extra sauce like that. Since I started WW, I haven't tracked Bolt House and different sauces like that, and that's just what's worked for me. Sometimes when I give recipes though, I have to include the sauces because people ask for points. So usually I wouldn't track this, but just for today, I'm just gonna track it. Anyway, I'm gonna start cooking the chicken and make the Spanish rice so I can assemble the wraps to pop them in the oven. Okay, so Adam's home from work. How was dinner?
It was so good.
Wasn't it so creamy?
Yes.
Like the Laughing Cow made such a difference. That was actually really good.
I took like one bite and I was like, what is this?
Yeah, it was really good. It was very, very filling. But I had my Honeycrisp apple after for 0 points, and now we're gonna go ahead and eat the macarons that I got from the market today. I actually got 3, I didn't say. I got 1 extra s'mores one, but that one's for me.
Oh.
I'm just kidding, we could split it.
I'm just kidding.
I was trying to control myself, but I really wanted to try these pumpkin spice ones. So they're pumpkin spice latte.
It smells like gingerbread.
And I'm tracking this as 2 points because when you type it in WW, it shows up as 2 points. So we're just going to count it as that and say it's good. Cheers.
Cool. Cheers.
That's good.
It tastes like pumpkin pie. Mm-hmm. Wow.
Right? Oh, the filling's good too.
Oh, that's really good.
That's our dessert. I'm tracking that as 2 points. And then I also have 2 points left for the day, so I'm going to go ahead and use them up for some yogurt. I went ahead and put a container of yogurt into here. It's just the vanilla Greek yogurt from Aldi, so it's 2 points. And then I'm going to use the fresh raspberries from the market and some blueberries that I have. And that'll be the last thing that I eat today. So that'll wrap up my day with 31 dailies used total. I didn't have to use any weeklies. And I went to the gym this morning, so I technically would have gotten points for that, although I don't track those. But anyway, I'm set to maintenance, so that's why I get 31 points. I feel like you ended the day probably close with your dailies. Yep. But that wraps up our video for today, so thank you guys for following along with us. I hope you found it helpful and enjoyed it. If you did, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next time.
Bye.